Let's go to the White House. I'm joined by NBC's Kelly O'Donnell right now. Kelly, with a welcome to you on this Sunday. So the president, as you know, says that he no longer has COVID. Does that square with what his doctor said?
Well, the president is bringing his cheerleader style to how he's describing his own illness, talking about feeling good and that he has cleared the hurdles of testing and so forth. What the doctor's memo indicates is that the president is not contagious any longer. That's different than not having the virus. Other medical experts have said when someone reaches this point where they're no longer contagious, they may be able to shed dead virus, which would not infect others, but does not mean they are completely free of COVID. The key thing in terms of the president's travel is that his physician is saying he is good to go for the road trip ahead. To get a sense of how the president sort of pushes the boundaries when he's talking about his own treatment and putting the best possible shine, even going beyond what the science says, here's a little bit more of how he talked about how he was treated and how he's feeling.
The antibody kind of thing that I took was I felt really good almost after taking it. I know people call it a therapeutic, but to me it's a cure, okay? To me it's a cure. I think it's much more than a therapeutic. And I want to get it immediately into the hospitals.
Well, there is no cure for coronavirus. The president's endorsement of that, what is still in development treatment, is something that the government is working with Regeneron and Eli Lilly for the kind of cocktail that he took that obviously produced a very good benefit for him. But there is no cure. The president's talking about feeling good and being ready to get back out. Now, in the president's physician's memo, it also did not say that the president was completely symptom free. It described him having improved symptoms and referred to not having a fever in more than 24 hours. Well, the president's gone about 10 plus days now since we've heard.
All right, we're going to stop that right there. Real quick, we're going to touch on this real quick because I seen it come through my feed and I watched it. And if this is the question that I have when I'm watching this. If what they said on the news was he got diagnosed with corona, was it last week? It was last week, I believe. And what I'm not understanding is when I'm watching this is if what he says that he think it's a cure for him and he's immune to it, but the doctors say that basically what's going on is he's not immune, but he still has the symptoms and it's not contagious, so he can't spread it. He got to the point where he can't spread it. So if they did that supposedly in a matter of a week of him doing that, so why is the question is why is it not if they did that with him in a matter of a week, and it's been around for months already, this pandemic, this COVID, if it's been around for this long already, why hasn't they said in the thing they said that he's not contagious where he can't spread it. So what's taking so long for them to push this thing on a massive scale to get everybody to get to the point to where he did it in a week? And this thing's been around for months. It doesn't add up, man. The fact that he got it last week, supposedly, and it's been around for months. So what type of medicine is he taking that they're not giving to the rest of the people? So let's say it is real. Let's say it is real. Let's say it's not a hoax. Let's say it's not fake. Let's say there's actually a deadly virus going around that's killing thousands upon thousands. It doesn't make any sense that it's been around for months, but then he only had it for a week and he's already at the point where he can't spread it. That doesn't make any sense. So why are they not pushing it across the country and giving whatever he took to the companies? I mean, not the companies, the hospitals and other companies to distribute it, and people will start taking their tests and their shots and all the other things. It doesn't make any sense. So why is he saying he's immune and he's feeling better and all those other things, but you guys are saying something different? See, there Esau in his media does not match up. But I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to you brothers pushing the truth and sincerity all over the earth. Another shalom to you, hopeful elect out there. And this to continue on, it doesn't make any sense. And we understand that that's exactly how Esau is doing this thing, because him catching that whole thing it's just very fishy. It's very fishy on their part. The fact that he's getting it, he's saying one thing and they're saying another. There's three different sides to what's going on right now. He got it. He said he's immune. Doctor said he still has symptoms of it, but he just can't spread it. And then the news people are talking about there's no cure or anything and all this other thing. So which one is the real one? Esau is playing all three sides right now. It doesn't make any sense. And that's them trying to get ready for what they're really about to do. Because best believe something drastically, let's say the world does get back to so-called, it can't possibly get back to how it was before this happened, but let's say it starts to slowly get back after this. There's something drastically going to make a change in this society once it's over with, if it ever does end, or if this is getting ready to tie into the market beast. Who knows, man. Once this thing gets the cure or the vaccine, once it starts to get pushed, something's drastically going to change. And Esau is not going to let this go to waste, man. So everything they put on the news about people catching it and thousands of people are dying, now the president has it, and then all these other people, football players, once something is drastically getting ready to happen, man, that they're about to break the news, because they only Esau is doing, these top elites, man, is they're playing their cards, man. They seen how everybody's reacting and everything. They getting ready to push out this mass thing, because what everybody wants is what? Everything to go back to normal. And what is the fastest way to make everything go back to normal? Is get all your top celebrities and your FBI agents and all these other people. Well, not FBI agents. Your the top celebrities and the president and the football players and athletes to catch this thing. So then, now since everybody's starting to have it, what they're going to use is, what they're going to do? They're going to use them to be like, they're going to make commercials, and they're going to be on ads, and, oh, look, this is why you need to do this because of so-and-so. They're going to be like, yeah, we had it, and we took this, and that's going to boom, 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 and they're going, yeah, this is going to make the society get better. It's going to be closer and closer for one step being back to normal, and everybody's going to start flocking, taking it on a mass scale. But we're not supposed to be taking that. Because who knows what Esau's going to put in it? That's going to have the real thing that's going to be in there. People start dropping nads about 100. It's foaming up at the mouth. It's like this whole situation is not making any sense. And let's keep play a little bit more, and then it's going to end it off.
The diagnosis. So that leaves a little bit of a question about, has he had any other symptoms? The president also said that he is not taking any medications currently. We know that the remdesivir that he was on, which is one of the strong drugs, was a 5-day course. The Regeneron was a one-time, and then there was also a steroid that was employed while he was hospitalized. So we don't know the.
And now you know Esau owns the news and all this stuff. So everything that's going on in circulation around this whole corona thing and on the news, they already know that it's all planned out for them to put on there.
On the president's own accounting that he's not taking any medications. He also tweeted, again, reaffirming what and kind of expanding on what the doctor said, claiming that he is, good to go. So the president clearly wants, especially in the final days of his campaign, to appear healthy and able.
Hold on, I'll go back to that. I'm trying to get this. Oh, there it is. A total and complete sign off from White House doctors yesterday. That means I can't get it, immune, and can't give it. Very nice to know. See, he goes on Twitter to say that he's immune. So people are gonna start seeing him, which he never had it in the first place. So what he's gonna do is gonna start going around people talking, having meetings and doing all these things. And what is more likely gonna happen? They're not gonna catch it. So they're gonna be, oh, wait, so Trump he is immune. He doesn't have it anymore. See, nobody around him is getting sick. He's not doing this. He's not doing that. So then they can be like, yeah, now we can start pushing these vaccines. You gotta understand, Esau does everything in steps, man. Esau is very, very sneaky and clever when they do things. Because it was almost predictable that you already know that at a point in time they was going, yeah, let's have the president do this. All right, Trump, you're gonna have the virus, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, man. So it's very sneaky and cunning.
On what the doctor said, claiming that he is, good to go. So the president clearly wants, especially in the final days of his campaign, to appear healthy and able to go out, and also to not raise the specter of, is he a threat to others by transmitting any virus. He pointed out today how he was on the Blue Room balcony yesterday, hundreds of feet from the group of supporters who were on the South Lawn, as another evidence of him being able to be out and campaigning without putting anyone at risk. So the headlines from his comments today, he's feeling good. He feels like he's back. He's claiming a cure. There is not a cure, but he's certainly projecting that he is doing well and feeling better. His doctors haven't gone quite that far, but they have clearly said in the memo that was released that he is able to be in a public schedule without putting others at risk.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC.
And if that's the case, if they whatever they gave him, they can easily give to the rest of society. Then that's the case, because he can go around people now and not have to worry about masks and social distancing and all those other things that they're pushing out. So the only thing they do is got to give it to everybody, and then the society can go. They can go back to normal. If that's the case, but they're not going to do that. They're not going to. They have people. These Americans, man, they have no clue what's going on. Let's get this. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. So we know Esau's going to use his media, his witchcraft, the president, these celebrities, these football players, these athletes, all these other things. You know they're going to use that. So we're not ignorant of the devices. We see right through the plan, man. We see right through. It's not no coincidence that the president of the United States caught the coronavirus, and now he's all fine after a week. After like a week and a day. Week and 2 days. It doesn't matter. Now he's all good, but it's been around for months. So what's going on here? The only thing they're showing is that they have something to help. They have something to help, supposedly, but they're not giving it to the people. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in their power in their hand. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. They oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither you shall go haughtily, for this time is evil. Well, let's get this. Let's read verse 1 one more time. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. That's talking about Esau. They wake up early in the morning. That's what we about to do today. This is what agenda's about to get done today. And this is what they're doing, man. But why are they able to do it? They practice it because it is in their power in the hand. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The earth is given. The Most High gave them that power. The Most High put them in that position to do these things. They didn't get it by themselves. You see? So you could just keep watching what they're doing with this whole corona thing, man, because you know we're coming into those times where it's gonna be a lot of serious things happening. And we're gonna see what they do with this whole COVID thing, this whole pandemic, because you know what they say. It says, paraphrasing, don't let a good crisis go to waste. So they're definitely gonna push something. They're definitely gonna do something with this whole corona thing, man. But you gotta wait to find out and see what it is. But mainly it's the Most High, man. You understand, the Most High is in control of everything. Most High is controlling these devils to do what they do, to checkmate them at the end, because Esau think they check and mate, but the whole time they get checkmated by the Most High. So just keep watch on it, man. Let's see what they're gonna do. So we give all praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Shalom to you brothers pushing this truth and sincerity all over the earth. Another shalom to you, go for elect out there. I might catch you guys another lesson, Lord willing. Shalom.